Good morning, Atlantic Coast High School. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. Please be seated.
It's Tuesday, April 4th, and welcome to the Morning Race. I'm Lily.
And I'm Amani, and here are today's announcements.
In case you haven't heard, we have a pep rally planned this Thursday afternoon during school. We'll be celebrating our spring sports teams and having a good time together before the start of our 3-day weekend. Here's the bell schedule for Thursday. As usual, there will be quiet rooms available for those who would rather not attend the pep rally during the final hour of school on Thursday.
We can always count on the Stingray Band to bring the energy at our football games and pep rallies. And if you would like to join the band next year, there's a room for you. There's an interest meeting for the band on Thursday, April 6th at 2:15 in room 215. If you play a woodwind or a brass instrument, or if you're interested in joining the color guard or drumline, please attend this meeting so that you know how to join one of the most visible and dynamic groups on campus.
Perhaps you know this from your English class, but April is National Poetry Month. On selected days throughout this month, we will be featuring students reciting famous poems. It's been said that poetry helps us appreciate the world around us and empathize with one another. Let's begin the month-long celebration of poetry with Evelyn Johnson, a member of the class of 2024.
Love Poem with Toast by Miller Williams. Some of what we do to make things happen. The alarm to wake us up, the coffee to perk, the car to start. The rest of what we do trying to keep something from doing something. The skin from aging, the hoe from resting, the truth from getting out. With yes and no, like the poles of a battery, powering our passage through the days, we move as we call it forward, wanting to be wanted, wanting not to lose the rainforest, wanting the water to boil, wanting not to have cancer, wanting to be home by dark, wanting not to run out of gas. As each of us wants the other, watching at the end, as both want not to leave the other alone. As wanting to love beyond this meat and bone, we gaze across breakfast and pretend.
Evelyn is one of the contestants in this Thursday's Mr. and Mrs. Atlantic Coast pageant. The annual event begins at 6 p.m. in our auditorium. Tickets will be sold at the door on the night of the event for $10. We will continue meeting more of this year's contestants later this week on the Morning Race.
We are now 11 days away from prom. Oh my god, 11 days?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways. We are now 11 days away from prom. A reminder that this is the final week to purchase tickets at this current price of $60. Next week, the cost increases to $65. Prom tickets can be purchased during lunch or after school in room 125, which is next to the media center. Cash is the only accepted form of payment for tickets. Also, outside guest forms are due by 2 p.m. this Thursday in room 104.
Multicultural Club has not one, but 2 meetings this week. If you're in the club or you are planning to perform in the Multicultural Show, please attend the meeting after school today and tomorrow in room 535.
And finally, dance team tryouts begin next week with mandatory clinics next Tuesday through Thursday, followed by tryouts on Friday, April 14th. If you are planning to participate, there is mandatory paperwork that needs to be filled out in order to be eligible for tryouts. Please see Miss Ellison in the Media Center after school this week to get the paperwork. This is the only way to get the paperwork. Also, please complete the registration link in the bio to the dance team's Instagram account if you haven't done so already.
Those are the announcements for today. Have a great day
and go Stingrays!